Good day, students. Welcome back. This is another video I've made in a series of videos that I am busy making. This video will cover production report, and this is part of chapter 3. Now, I've already gone through it with you in class, but just for revision purposes, I thought it's something good for you to have so that you can refer back to it when you do your activities and you prepare for any formative test or internal exam and your external exam. Now, as you know, in the factory, the employees want to pay employees for being productive. And it's not just also to monitor employees for being productive, it's also to meet deadlines. And one of the tools they use is the production report. Now, the production report, like I said, covers needs to have three things. It needs to have the production report, it needs to have the productivity report, and it also needs a conclusion. Now, the conclusion will be different one from the other depending on the labor hours worked and the production units completed. Now, how productive employees are is measured by, like I said, using a production report. Now, what goes in the production report is used to compare budgeted hours work against the actual hours work and the budgeted units to be produced against the actual units to be produced. Now, the production report is basically used to monitor employees and also to see what is working well for the organization and where corrective action is needed. So management looks at that. They're not just there to highlight mistakes or unproductive employees. It's also to see what works well and how the resources are used. It's also compiled to control the cost of labor and monitor productivity, like I said. Then you get the productivity report. This is used to measure the budgeted time spent in minutes on one unit being produced, and it compares it with the actual time in minutes on one unit being produced. And this, students, this answers must be in minutes. So what I've developed here, and you have this as part of your notes, the layout of the production report. Firstly, you have your budgeted labor hours. Now, what's your budgeted labor hours? Here in this example, 4 employees. Now, when they complete a certain job in the factory, they will always assign a certain amount of people. And when they complete a job, it has an actual job number. That is how you know it's actual production. So they will assign, in this example, 4 employees, 8 hours per day, 21 days, and in total they should be working 672. Now, what do you compare that with? You compare that with the actual hours worked. In this case, one person worked 8 hours per day for 19 days. Now, when a person is absent and not working, you cannot add those days as part of the days being in the factory or being productive. Then here's another case where 3 people work 8 hours per day and 22 days. So if you add that together, it gives you 680 hours. Now, when they work more than what they were supposed to, the variance is unfavorable and your answer must be in brackets. If it was the other way around, 680 and 672, the variance would have been favorable and the answer wouldn't have been in brackets. Now, what do you compare that? Now, you look at the production. Budgeted production is 1,008. The actual is 1,005. So they produce less, and therefore the variance is unfavorable, and therefore there's 3 units in brackets. So that basically is your production and your production report. Now we're going to the productivity report, and this is where you look at your time spent in minutes, budgeted, and you compare it with time spent actual in minutes. So what do we do here? We take the budgeted hours of 672 times 60 minutes, because your answer must be in minutes. You times it by 1,008, that gives you 40 minutes. Now you take your actual time spent, there was 680 hours, that's your actual hours, times 60 minutes, divided by 1,005, and that gives you 41 minutes. So that, ladies and gentlemen, now based on this, we will do a conclusion. Now, the conclusion that I'm going to do with you will be in class as per activities I have given to you. Now, students, I just want to inform you, I will upload all the videos on WhatsApp, Moodle, and on my YouTube channel for you to access and use it as revision. So thank you for watching, and I will make another video and post it to you. So till we see each other again. Thank you for watching.